Welcome to Sports On podcast show. Well, we talk about high school football. We talk about college. We talk about the NFL. We talk about everything that has to do with sports. But this is August going into September, and we talking high school football. We got a special guest on tonight, Mr. J. Anthony Williams. Young man is very special on the football field, and we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna try to talk to his pops a little bit tonight, and we're just gonna get into this high school football. Is kicked off here in the state of Ohio, so stick with us as we talk to J. Anthony Brown, J. Anthony Williams, and just have a good time tonight and just vibe as we get ready to embark into another football season. Here we go. Welcome to the Sports On podcast. What's going on, J. Anthony?
What's up? What's up?
How you doing? Today's Sunday.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. So, now today is Sunday. Did you play Friday night?
Yeah, we played North East Lake.
Okay, so since today is Sunday, what do you actually do on the weekend after a football game Friday night?
I'll say mostly rest because rest is important. You need it after a game, or you just pushing yourself too much.
No, that's a good answer right there. And that's good. I hope to any athlete that see this show that your body needs to have rest. Do you hang out with your family, your girlfriend, anything like that on Saturday and Sunday?
Hey, I got a little situationship. It's not
Okay,
girlfriend, but
no
you know.
problem, no problem, no problem. But you a young man. I've been a young man your age years ago,
Mm,
so I know how it is, man. You know, especially when being an athlete, things like that. You know, you're gonna attract young ladies. So, you know, and then I know your family. I've been knowing your family for like the last 5 years, so I know that
yeah,
you love hanging out with them and things like that. So all right, we're gonna kick off this show. I'm gonna ask you a
yeah,
couple questions a little bit later in the show, but we're gonna go way back. Okay, so I met you and your
all right.
family, you and your dad, like in 2019. You came to three of the gridirons. Now I know for sure you won MVP out of two out of the three gridirons. Along with the gridiron and diamond and games like that, what have that done for you up to this moment?
Um, it just really gave me like a taste of like better competition from different from around the world, not just in Ohio. So I got the like um I got the experience of playing like top notch kids from other states and not just from Ohio. So
Mm-hmm.
it's I think I'm more like ready for like better teams than most kids is that haven't went to those type of things yet.
I love that answer. And I talked to a lot of parents about that throughout the years, and I still will. That you know, even kids that play in California, Texas, and Florida, some of the bigger states, um, they have to also get out and play in other places and play against other competition, things like that. You know, when you playing against your own neighborhood for years, you think you're the best until
Yeah,
you get to play against other kids from all across the country.
yeah.
So, can you say that your experience in high school has really built resilience in you?
Like you mean like kid like people being jealous?
Yeah, as far as going through the whole process. Sometimes you
Um,
deal with situations and you have to just deal with them, and you have to be resilient to be able to withstand anything that comes your way.
yeah, I try not to let things bother me that I can't control. Like if
Hmm.
I can't control it, then it's not gonna bother me. But if I know that I could have changed the outcome of it, then I mean, yeah, it'll bother me. But I try not to let stuff get to me. I try to stay in my own lane.
Yeah, yeah. No, I truly understand that, and that's good. Going forward, to anything after high school football and after high school academics. Going into college or whatever you choose to do, you're gonna have to take that with you. And I'm glad, and I'm almost certain that your father and your mother have instilled that into you, you and your siblings. That you're gonna have people that's gonna come at you. You're gonna have you're not always gonna have people that like you, and that's okay. You got to understand your path. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to ask that question because I know, after little league success and middle school success, sometimes it get a little harder in high school, and that resilience and that
Yeah.
purpose make you better. So tell me about
Wait,
your
did you say that did that make me better?
yeah, that makes you better.
Oh yeah, my fault.
We just got a little feedback.
What was you gonna say? Oh, all right.
I said we just got a little feedback. I think.
Yeah, it's lagging a
O-
little bit.
Okay, so tell me about your football team that you're with now, the school that you're at now. Um, tell me the name of your school, and tell me a little bit about them.
The school I go to now is Lakeside High School in Ashtabula, and over the years we haven't been that good, but this year we gonna try to change that. This is my first year back at
Hmm.
Lakeside, so
Hmm.
we gonna try to change the whole. We got a new head coach and stuff, so we gonna try to change the whole movement of the school I'm at now because I mean it's my hometown school. I want us to do good,
Yes.
but we got to put the work in to be good.
So, what year are you in now?
I'm a junior.
Okay, you're a junior. All right. So you got this year, and you got next year to go. Now, how did you guys do Friday night?
We won. We only
Okay.
won by a touchdown, but
Hey,
yeah,
when it's coming off the short few weeks after getting in pads to get a win is good. Um, because
yeah,
that first week is kind of hard, and you once you get into the second and third week, you guys will be able to start gelling and things like that. So, hey, winning by 7 or winning by 1 is good in week 1.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and I want to know what you think about these. Now, what's your favorite college football program?
Uh, oh, my like favorite all time. I mean,
Hmm.
obviously, it's Ohio State, OSU.
Hmm.
Like if I had to choose any, it would definitely be OSU. Yeah.
That's dope. So, if this was February of 2000 and what 26 or whatever. What's the year you graduate? 26.
26. Yeah.
And what is the three schools that you would love to have hats or letters from? Letters from that you can actually choose to come to their university. What is the three schools that you would love to go to?
Like out of any schools.
Yeah, any schools, any school. It don't matter. It could be Akron. It could be Utah. It could be
I mean
whatever.
OSU. Uh, ooh. I mean OSU is definitely one of them. Um, I say Oregon because I mess with like they got like the best jerseys in college,
Hmm.
so I mess with that, and
Yes,
probably USC. USC
USC.
tough.
Okay, cool. So you at this point you still playing running back, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, so who is your favorite running back at this moment in the NFL currently?
Nick, probably Nick Chubb,
Okay,
probably.
yeah. So
Yeah.
when you look at your game as far as how you run the ball, because I know how you run the ball, um, what running back do you think is close to your game in the NFL?
Well, I mean, I can name a retired one that I used to
No
study like
problem.
all the time. Uh, Barry Sanders.
Yes,
I used to watch his highlights from like night all the way to day all the time.
I can see that. I can see that. So you know, football is one thing we talk about, but I always talk about life, after football and in between and things like that. If you decide after college and things like that, or whatever you decide to do, what else? What else besides football that you have an interest in, or do you see yourself having a career in?
Mm, uh, that's kind of hard.
Hmm.
Um, Probably if I had to choose like a major, it'll probably engineering. Like I'll,
Mhm.
you know, just engineer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the world we live in, engineers are very important for what goes on in throughout the world, throughout the country. So now that's great. That's great like that, man. Hey, man. So what do you bring to your football team? What do you bring to your offensive huddle um, every day that you guys are in practice or you in a scrimmage or game night?
Um, I'll just bring. I would say hope, like bring my teammates up every day. Let them know if they mess up, it's cool, because people get in their head and they need to. You can't play football when you're in your head. You're gonna mess up. So just really tell them to lock in. Don't let it get to you. Keep cool with whatever happens throughout the game. Because we
So you
were
basically
on
just being a
Friday, we
leader.
was down. Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Go ahead, I'm
yeah.
listening.
I said on Friday we were down with 2 minutes left, 13 to 14, and we ended up scoring because everybody came together and we was
Tell them how you
all what.
scored. Tell them how you got there.
No, tell
I
me,
caught a
tell me.
screen pass,
Hmm.
ran for like 60, and then my own player tackled me. I could have scored on it, but my own player tackled me. Like he got pushed and kind of fell right into me. So I didn't get to finish out the play.
Oh wow. So let me ask you a question. So that was Friday night, right?
Yeah.
So when is so when is film day?
Uh, we had it the day after.
Did they show that play?
Yeah, he was on his butt for that, man. I'm it still irks me. I ain't get to.
I'll send it to you.
I just imagine, man. I just imagine on film day. Little league is one thing. You like, man, you ain't worried about no film, but anything after little league, you watching film. So yeah, going through film day just not as good if you didn't have a good game, man. Hey, man, I want you to have a great season, man. I want you to have a great high school career going forward, man. A lot of you guys have been through the gridiron. I try to at least follow your parents or follow you guys to keep close to y'all careers, man. Because education is important, and just being a good person is
Yeah.
very important going forward. Hey, can I speak to your dad for a second?
Yes, sir.
What up, man?
What's going on, man? Join the show for a minute, man. I'm
What's going
join
on,
it for a
son?
minute. How you doing there?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, cool, man. Cool, man. So, you've been with this guy, man, ever since he was a little pup. That's your son. So,
Yeah, yeah.
how how is everything to this day? Brought him to this point. Tell me, how you feel about to this point where you guys are at right now with his high school career.
I think we're on track, man. Like I feel like everything I've done up to this point is paying off, man. Because he's still just as electric as he was back in those same his younger days, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still grinding, still fast, still elusive. I mean, it definitely paid off, man.
Yeah,
Definitely paid off.
that's wonderful. So, you guys been doing this for a minute, up into his junior year. Wh- I know. Do you see the game different as far as like people, parents, coaches?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, going from St. Ed's and then coming back home, you see a big difference, man. It's talent wise. he was doing the same thing down there, but like it's a little bit easier here. You know, it's hard. It's hard to explain, man. But it's like
No,
a different atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
No, I really understand that. You know, I'm here in Columbus, so you know, I could tell by going to a game in Columbus City School compared to going to an OCC game in Pickerton and things like that. So I could tell that the parents are different, the coaches are different, the community is different, and that can be rough on a parent. That can be rough on a student athlete as well. So hey man, let's talk about these Cleveland Browns real quick, man. What you think going forward for Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns, man? What y'all feeling this year?
I'm not jinxing myself. Every year I say something, man, and I get smacked in the face.
I feel you. I mean, how y'all feel about Nick Chubb? How y'all feel about Nick Chubb coming back though?
We need that, man.
Yeah,
we need that.
Need it.
I'm excited.
That's big, man. That's big, man. Hey, man, Jay Anthony, man, Tony, man, listen, man, I really appreciate y'all for, you know, just giving us some time tonight. I'm going to check back with y'all in October, you know, as the season progresses. We're going to grab a few other student athletes on throughout the country and a few from the gridiron, and we're just going to do one big show, man. So I'm going to get this to you guys very soon. Get them to some of your friends, family members, things like that. Subscribe to the show. Man, I just want you guys, man, to have a good year, man. You guys going to continuously be in my prayers.
Good looking out, man.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Once again, man, J. Anthony Williams and his dad, Tony, man, appreciate you guys for coming to the show. I'll talk to y'all later.
Appreciate you.
All right, appreciate it.